And that we took it down to Altamont, it was the old songs this weekend, so we towed the thing down. And I got 15 miles to the gallon, average all the way down and back, which isn't bad considering the mess on Route 20 is.
Hey, Cass,
Here comes the deputy.
I put your tax receipt in your box, but
Thank you.
What about mine?
Madam Deputy.
I didn't put her receipt in your box. No.
Why would you put it in my box?
Exactly. Did you see the Mets this afternoon?
I did not. I
It
know
was
they got
miserable.
I know they got the rear end handed to them.
I had to turn it off when it was not happening.
Yeah. So, I actually read a thing today, Steve Cohen just came out. It admitted last year there was a huge dust up between Soto and Lindor in the clubhouse and they hate each other.
Great.
That's the problem. Your $34 million player and your $50 million player hate each other.
Well, how about that? I wonder if that was now I wonder what Soto was like at the Yanks.
But when the Yankees skyrocketed their payroll years ago, Joe Torre said, he was like, the biggest problem is I have all these superstar personalities that I have to learn how to manage. That's the thing. You have these guys who are great players, but they've always been the best player on the team they're on.
Right, and probably.
So you have to manage their personalities. You don't necessarily have to teach them baseball or manage their baseball skills. You got to manage their personalities.
And you know what? If it's now a year down the road and they still haven't addressed it,
Yeah.
it's going to be a long decade.
Okay.
Prima donnas.
It's been along 4 decades, Lance.
After a while, you just don't feel it. Trust me.
It's like when you get kicked in the chest so many times, it only stops hurting after a
It's
little
just
while.
a slight tingling sensation at this point.
Yeah.
You almost welcome it at some point.
Exactly.
Hey, Steve, I just got new glasses, but I got to double check. Positive number?
That is a positive number, man.
He's positive about that.
It's positive.
And then it's super positive? I'm positive it'll be positive. Come on, Ken.
It's so disappointing. I only have, was it Saturday or Sunday, we only had like 13 signups?
For summer camp?
Yeah. Yesterday she got one.
I'd be willing to bet she'll get, a lot of them will come in last minute, I think. They always do.
I hope so. Last minute was yesterday, but we're still open for registration.
And the first day is Monday, right?
Monday.
Yeah.
And are you marching on
What's your
Saturday?
name again, young man?
I'm in the car.
Chandler. Okay, got
I
it.
don't know.
I think Tim should be in it with his pervertible.
What's that? A parade?
Yeah.
I am, I got a couple of ladies from the auxiliary, the American Legion Auxiliary are riding.
No, they're better looking anywhere, Jim, so you get that, all right. Sorry.
We got, there's a large bumper, we could probably rig some sort of seat on the front, just don't fall off.
Get a rope and roller skates.
I told him, I said, we could fit 2 small women, one in the front, one in the back. I said, but I've got the seat so far back that I'm practically sitting in the back seat, so no one's behind me.
Can't they sit up on the back of the back seat?
On the.
There's not, you can't with that because you're right on the beams and the wires and stuff.
Just like
Enough
that.
for a comfortable ride.
And the concert at 8 o'clock tomorrow.
6 o'clock.
That's not what I was told.
Music is supposed to start at 6, fireworks start around 9.
So the open bar.
Start on the village webpage.
And then the Cambridge band is playing patriotic music. and fireworks.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
What's this? There was this changed apparently.
Is there
Things have changed throughout the
a
day.
change to scheduling or?
Thursday,
Change the
July
food,
2nd,
too?
8 PM, Cambridge Fireworks, sit-down mini concert. That was the email I got from Pete Bell.
Oh, that doesn't match what's going on with the committees and stuff.
I'll
So the,
email Pete.
the picture they're putting out is concert and fireworks, 6 PM, open bar, band in Memorial Park, food and beverages, 9 PM, fireworks display.
And whatever's on the village website was verified.
I took this from the village website.
Okay, so the village website's been updated. There's, on the 4th, there's activities at 2:00.
Village of Cambridge.
So this has been updated
That has been updated,
for just Saturday.
just Saturday. Yep,
Okay.
the rest of it's still just the same. Okay, let's call the meeting to order for the July 2026 Board of Trustees. Rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you and welcome. Happy summer. Hot, hot, hot. Quiet when you walk in. Yes.
There it is. It's ready.
First order of business is the approval of minutes for June 2026 meeting.
So moved.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
All right,
Aye.
Any opposed? Public comment on agenda items? We'll move right on to department reports. Treasurer, you're up.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mayor. Board, welcome to July. The typical reports are in front of you. We'll start with the treasurer's report. As you guys know, it's always a month lag. So we're looking at the very end of the 26 fiscal year. So these are somewhat final cash numbers, not final until I do the annual financial report, of course, with the comptroller's office. But this gives you a decent idea of where we are. General fund, skin of our teeth, I guess you could use is a good word, but hey, it's positive and we're in a good spot. The bright spot, of course, is the youth department, which did end the fiscal year with a positive number, which of course is very heartening, especially over the last couple of years. So shout out to Alyssa Rowland for doing a great job with the youth department and the budget that she's been given. So that's the main treasurer's report. Also in front of you, you have paid and unpaid vouchers. Nothing out of the ordinary in terms of our paid vouchers, which are our end of month utilities. A pretty light month, I would say. In terms of the unpaid vouchers, there is one change I will ask that needs to be made, but just to point out, $100,000 is a high number, but we did have the debt service payment, the annual debt service payment for the police vehicle. We also had a large insurance payment for the fire department and our workers' comp assessment with the Washington County Treasurer. So those three really make up the crux of this month's unpaid vouchers. I swear I have tried to get this out of the system and it looks like it's gone, but it just keeps popping up in this report. So unpaid vouchers, second page, Premier Fire Apparatus. We already made this payment, but these two just are being very stubborn and want to stick around, but we are not paying them. Those vouchers should be taken out of the system. So the new unpaid vouchers number is decreasing from $100,688.45. The new number is 94,999.42. So $94,999.42. That will be this month's unpaid vouchers. You also have June's operating statements in front of you. Always good information in there. If you guys see something that piques your interest, let me know. I'm always happy to answer any questions. But barring any questions, that concludes my report.
I have a question.
Please.
Why are we paying both Constellation Energy and National Grid for the same accounts?
One is energy generation, the other is energy transmission.
Okay.
Normally, we pay both to National Grid, but I guess about a decade ago, maybe a little more,
All right.
energy brokers started offering
Okay.
competitive prices for energy transmission.
Same question I had when I was on the audit committee. So yeah, it's a good question. Absolutely.
Do we have a motion to approve the June 2026 statement of unpaid vouchers totaling $94,999.42? Paid vouchers totaling $5,923.34, pending audit of individual vouchers.
So moved.
A second.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Would you like me to introduce this law first before the clerk goes?
I could do it as part of mine, or if
Okay.
you want to introduce.
You go ahead. Let's-
Okay. Under clerk report, you see the registrar numbers in there. Court report is included. Under property tax collections, as of 35 minutes ago, we've collected $783,103.88. That's 64% collection so far. I have a little bit more. The way collections usually go is about half of our taxes come in from what are called, I guess, mortgage aggregators. They basically, from various banks, they send in a big stack of checks, which cover various properties. They all come in at once, in other words. They just dropped literally in the past 2 days. So one of those packets is input, another one hasn't been input yet. My guess is by this time tomorrow, it's up around 75%. And let's see, other item we have is, we've been working on, we got a new flood map from FEMA about a year ago. And part of the flood maps being adopted is we have to update our flood damage prevention laws, basically to catch up with the latest and greatest best practices from FEMA and DEC. So there's a copy of the law in there. It is almost entirely a boilerplate that we got out of FEMA for there's a few items we add in there. We add the name of our village, things like that. But it's already been reviewed now by Kara, who is our attorney, to make sure that everything aligns with New York law. She gave it a thumbs up. And what I'd like to do is, because it will be a law, Local Law 2 of 2026, that it's going to need to have a public hearing. With your approval tonight, I'll go ahead and I'll post that public meeting, and we can just hold it in conjunction with our August village meeting.
Do we have a motion to schedule a public hearing for Local Law 2 of 2026, flood damage prevention for August 5th, 2026, at 7 p.m.?
I'll move. Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Everybody's doing these right now. I know Eagle reported that Salem did theirs at their last meeting. Everyone's going to be doing these right now. I think they're due in their final form to FEMA by September.
Fire department, his report is enclosed. I did receive notice this afternoon that the fire department is putting out requests for quotations to put seal coating on their parking lot this summer.
That's right. That's where we got introduced to Ricky Bobby seal coating. I think they're the ones who did it for.
Did a great job.
Yeah.
Public Works.
Okay, first week or so of June, we started doing the maintenance on the gazebo. We've been staining the new floor that was put down last year. We sanded the spindles and painted them. We were filling the holes with caulk and getting it ready for the 4th of July celebration, and plus the band groups that are going to be there this summer. We clean up, of course, the village streets and brush for the Bloom Fest. We've been doing, routine mowing, weed whacking, garbage collection. The middle of the month, we finished our other half of the Washington County Safety Days with, Phil Spezio over at the Washington County, Fair. I met with the mayor, one Thursday, about the tree at the library. We got a soaker hose and a timer. In the morning, it's on for 120 minutes. It shuts off automatically, and then in the afternoon, before I go home, I turn it on again for another 120 minutes. So it's, watering the tree. We started the trimming of, the overgrowth on the sidewalks, and for plowing for this winter. Also, I had, a truck go to Peabody and Bates for a full service maintenance with new tires put on. We had a couple trees fall, that little storm we had, we cleaned them up. A couple fire trucks had to get serviced and inspected, I took care of that. I assisted the fire department with one of the trainings. I had to flip some cars over for our vehicle extrication training. We've been getting ready for the 4th of July celebration at the library. And also, I want to remind the residents, if you see a problem in the village with kids or vandalism, please call 911, not my own phone. I can't do any more than what they can do. I gotta get a hold of the cops or, well, of course, I appreciate the people watching the kids and stuff going down the highway garage and bus garage and around the village, but I'll get up and try helping the guys, but I can't do much, so please call 911. And other than that, I've just been doing the regular stuff at night and get stuff done. Oh, and, the tree on Southland Street, that tree wouldn't take down. By Maple Knots, big huge dead tree.
Old maple there.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we also, this week, Monday, we're starting the sidewalk in front of the, post office, so I'm just, people know that they can go on the side of the post office to get inside. They won't be able to use the main entrance.
So you're just doing directly in front of the post office, or you're
Yeah,
going down?
no,
to the
from the
Hitchcock?
driveway to the post office up to Alan Watkins' telephone pole there.
Just curious.
Yeah, we had a couple of complaints last year and people fell, and I told them I'd take care of this as soon as I could, and
Yeah, that's a little bumpy.
it's on the list of being done.
Awesome, thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, man.
Police is up next.
Police wise, we submitted 11 criminal justice department reportable cases for the month. That makes 77 for the year, such as D&D related animal complaints, proper assaults, mental health, criminal contempt, OT violations, harassments. 6 arrests were made for the month, so 36 on the year. Officers handled 160 police entries to dispatch, which makes total calls for service handled for the year 737. 1 vehicle accident investigated during the month, which makes 18 for the year. 7 tickets issued, 101 for the year. Arrest types were vehicle and traffic law, assaults, mental health, order protection violations. Officers will be busy this month with the fireworks on 7/2 and the 4th of July festivities / parade. Also, last month, Darren Jennings was provisionally hired for a position of a part-time police officer, however, that didn't work out. Also, starting tomorrow, we will be down another officer, bringing us to 4 full-time officers between the 2 villages. So that means we'll be looking for approval for Chief Danko, Sergeant Gauthier, and myself to be eligible for OT hours, overtime, for hours in excess of the regular scheduled work due to understaffing. officers are working extra hours for coverage, this expense would be covered by the patrol officer number 2 spot. Budget line that is not filled yet, that would have been Officer Gardner. And we are still actively looking to fill that spot.
Is there any feedback on the kids that are out late at night?
It's the
I know-
same group of kids we deal with on a weekly basis.
Okay, because I had somebody reach out saying that they called, but they didn't get any response back about the kids, and this was 3:00 in the morning, Friday morning. And then Sunday was the same thing. I guess there wasn't anybody on from 5 PM to 5 AM on Sunday into
On
Monday?
Sunday, no.
Okay, is there a reason for that?
That would have been my shift, but I was sick and we had 4 people.
Okay, so nobody was able to cover,
Well, the sheriffs and troopers covered. But we were not.
and they were on another call, I guess.
From what I've been told, they handled whatever calls came in.
Okay. Do you know if anybody got a hold of the lady that called about
I'm
Friday
not sure if
mornings?
they would have called her back or not.
Okay.
I could possibly reach out to dispatch and see, but I know for a fact if they request a call back, we always do call.
I think she did, but I'm not 100% sure. So I think we might, I know we have a curfew for Halloween. We don't have a curfew for any other time.
You know,
And it's
Halloween
summertime and-
Cabbage night, right, the 2 nights we have a curfew.
We don't have one for the rest of it.
No.
I think we might need to, do you think that that would be something that would be prudent to look into?
I mean, it would depend on how it's worded and also how the parents are gonna be reacting to it.
Okay,
Because the majority of the time, the kids that we deal with all the time, the parents really don't care that we're dealing with them all the time.
so what happens if we start holding parents accountable?
Well, they would have to deal with the consequences and then hopefully manage their kids or just keep getting issued citations for letting their kids run amok.
I know it's the same group of kids. So, but I just wanted to pose that while you were here. Thank you.
It's just also starting tomorrow, we'll be down another officer.
Yes.
Oh.
Officer Masso is starting the Zone 5 training camp.
Oh, okay, all right.
So just, you're looking to you're looking to waive the overtime limits for the
Basically,
police.
if someone needs to come in for shift coverage, not what's already been for festivals and all that.
Right.
But for shift coverage, we would like to use the money that would be there for the patrolman 2 spot to pay overtime to whoever's covering that shift.
Yeah, I'm just trying to phrase a motion here for you,
Yeah, I
what's
don't even
needed,
know
or is this
if we
just?
need to do anything at this point in
Okay.
time. I do believe that we probably will need to make a budget adjustment in the future, given whatever hours they're working on. We don't even have a baseline of the situation.
Okay, so I'll wait to.
Is that fair?
As of now, currently scheduled, each full-time officer is scheduled for 84 hours of pay.
Okay.
I had a discussion with the sergeant, and what he had said to me was, it would probably be like an extra shift person per week,
Okay.
around there. It's not gonna be a full 40 hours of extra time that, or 42 hours, whatever it would be for the other officers'
Okay, so
shifts.
let's,
So the money is there and the other
Right.
officer's salary.
the money is there, so I will work out with the sergeant and the chief a plan of what to do for temporary and return that to the board
Okay.
for August.
And if we need to get together, we can probably get together quick.
What is cabbage night?
The night before Halloween. I don't know if it's still referred to as that, but I've always known it. That's not.
I had a dry childhood, we didn't have it.
It's to go out and raise hell night.
It used to be quite a issue back in the day, but
There's fewer outhouses to flip
Only for
over
kids,
now,
yeah.
so.
yeah.
Cabbage night was just as big as Halloween.
Even when I was catching going crazy.
Yeah.
As far as investigation into curfew or anything, I will request the statistics of call line for children at night.
Do we know if, now this is completely
Just
off the
a
cuff question, but do we know of any other the local capital district municipalities that might have a law like that.
There's quite a few.
Mechanical has one. I looked in Greenwich doesn't have one.
Greenwich,
I looked at
Hudson
that.
Falls does.
Okay.
I believe most of them are
Mechanical does.
midnight or 11.
I
Okay.
believe Saratoga does.
I believe it's under 16 after midnight or 11 can't be out without an adult.
I was just curious if it's something we could look at to kind of get a baseline of how we might want to
Yeah, I started
go about
looking
something
into
like
it
that.
a little bit
That's
to
awesome.
see what other places around us have with them and what the wording is.
Okay.
Excellent.
I thought we had one.
No, just for 2 days. Any other questions, please?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question. How do you have a beard like that in this weather? This one's too hot.
I was thinking about trimming it early.
Tomorrow's gonna be worse.
That's the spirit.
Okay.
Next up is youth. The report is enclosed. Camp is going to be 7 weeks, 7:30 to 3:30 every day, Monday through Friday, with aftercare from 3:30 to 5:30. We have been looking for a lifeguard. Internally, we've been looking. The county youth department has been trying to recruit lifeguards on our behalf, and we are coming up with pretty much nothing. Busing to school is not available. The youth director has reached out to me to request or to indicate that maybe we should move summer camp back to the youth building in the village. Having no lifeguard at the lake means that the kids all get dropped off at the lake. They get to look at the water all day long, whether it's hot or cold or rainy or snowing. They aren't allowed to swim without a lifeguard. There is a hose spigot at the camp at Lake Lauderdale. It's next to the bathrooms. So it's kind of an inappropriate location for even sprinkler activity. So given the low number of enrollment for summer camp, and we do have a building in the village that is temperature controlled. They have a hose and sprinklers. They have basketball set up. So Alyssa believes that it may be best to move summer camp to the village building.
There's no lifeguard and lack of busing. I think it makes perfect
It
sense
does.
to put it back in.
And she's been in contact with the families. The families are not opposed to it. She hasn't had anybody complain about it. My largest concern was that if there were any children that utilize the after-school program throughout the school season, how many children are the same ones that are in the summer camp? And she said that there are none. So we're not having children that are left at the after-school program in the same building all summer. So there's no risk of children being stuck in one spot.
When you say at the village youth building, where is that? Are we talking about the place?
Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Gilbert Street, okay.
Where they have the after-school program. So Alyssa will make that decision this week, and we'll follow through on that. Assessor, no report. Zoning report is enclosed.
The subdivision of the Methodist Church property, they're just looking at taking the rectory and putting it on its own deed.
Yes. And the project at 69 West Main Street is an item of concern.
Do you know, Lance, if they came in and got a permit for the fence on Washington Street?
Permit for a fence on Washington
For
Street.
one
I
of the
could,
properties that had junk cars on it that we were looking into?
I can take a look at Bill, I mean, if it's not on Bill's report there, I can take a look at the that is long and see.
You have to do it right now, I was just,
Okay.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, I have no idea. We've given out a number of fence permits in the past month or so.
Okay.
Which building is 69 West Main? Is that
It's Scott's Auto.
Scott's Auto?
Um,
The one with the mysterious apartments and art apartments?
Yes, yep.
no, that's a different number. It's the corner of, Main Street
In
and
Gilmore,
Gilmore.
that's 77,
Oh, the-
75, 73.
It's a
Our
brick,
center's old house.
Yeah, it's our center's old house, it is. Yep, you're right. Oh, yeah, they're building something out back. Yeah,
Yeah, a metal shed.
Yep.
That's going on since last year.
yeah, but it's a permanent structure,
Yeah.
it's not a skid tree. So, well, I mean, why would they stop? We don't find anybody for anything. Sorry to be that.
No, you're right.
But when was the last time we actually issued a fine for anything that anybody did in this village?
And not since I've been here.
Not since I've been here, I've been here for 51 years.
Right, you got a little, couple more on you.
I'm just saying that, and this is something it's come up with the junk cars, it's come up with
Yeah.
zoning stuff, it's come up where we have all these rules that we don't enforce. So we either
I
need
would
to,
like to enforce it.
we either need to give our zoning enforcement officer more authority and figure this out, or
Does
it
he
needs to
not
go to
have
a
the
police.
authority
I
to
don't
do that?
know.
He does have the authority. He and I will be meeting with the attorney shortly.
So, but stuff like that,
But yes, we are,
the added apartments that aren't supposed to be there, and yeah,
the village is,
Which everybody knows are there.
pursuing that issue as well as 69 West Main Street. We will be pursuing and moving forward. And I believe the fines are, well, I don't know, it's hundreds of dollars a day, I believe.
it goes by day.
Yeah.
Sorry to be
No,
just.
I'm right in agreement with you.
I've been watching this for
Frustrated.
decades. We talked about zoning enforcement officer's authority, the old zoning enforcement officer we had, who you know I'm talking about, insisted that he get a badge and a gun. And this was like, are you serious?
Maybe a badge and a paper.
If you're gonna give him a badge, whatever, I don't care,
I'm
but
just kidding.
Years
I don't know
ago, we
who
did
the
have
old
a
zoning
badge.
officer was.
That engine is super soaker, isn't it?
He used to be a PD officer.
no.
Yeah, for your village, in Chuck Watkins. You know how many days he worked? Doesn't that happen on the third day? That's why he has false teeth.
Okay, let's get back to
Next slide.
Awesome.
zoning.
I'll tell you, sir.
We'll talk later. Don't put that in the paper.
No.
I skipped that.
Yeah.
Next is the library report, which is enclosed. Lots of summer programs happening. No committees. Don't have a record of correspondence. Mayor's been working on administrative issues. Any public comments?
I think Chandler represents the public tonight, so.
Yeah.
So you gotta say something.
Any additional questions, comments, reactions from the board?
Oh, sorry, I have a whole list. Court audit.
Okay,
I talked to the judge this morning and he said it was scheduled already.
Yep, Friday, let's see,
Who's doing it?
that's a great question.
Yeah.
They're prepared to do a court audit, but who is it going to be?
Friday the what?
The
Friday,
19th,
19th.
the 17th, sorry.
17th.
Of July.
I can't. I'm going to be at Camp Ripley.
Okay,
I can.
okay, so
Tim,
I will be down in Athens, New York that day.
Kevin,
I'll be around. What time are you thinking of doing it?
9 o'clock.
In the morning?
Mhm.
Okay.
Friday the 17th.
Doesn't take what he did last week, I mean, he's
It
got
takes about an
everything-
hour.
Yeah, he's got everything pretty well, it's wrapped up for you. Speaking of audits, I checked my email Thursday morning, there was nothing. Friday afternoon, when I got back to it, apparently the state auditor had decided to show up and audit the village and then go already.
No, she's still here.
24 hours notice.
I apologize, I should have put that in my report. The Office of the State Controller has let us know at the end of last month that we were going to receive an audit from their division. They arrived on Friday, June 12th, for an entrance interview, which I did with them for a couple of hours. They're currently set up for around 2 months. They will be here from 7:30 till 3:30, and they are operating out of the mayor's spare office in the back.
Okay.
They've scheduled interviews with myself. They've randomly selected trustees to interview, which those interviews have been scheduled, as well as an interview with the treasurer. So I think those interviews
Big smiles, big
will
smiles.
be completed this week.
Yeah, this Friday.
I spoke very highly of you, by the way.
And they,
Just so you know.
the focus of the audit is financial with a focus on policies and procedures. So, and I know that the word audit is to a lot of us a frightening word. And, when the audit is complete, there's things that are perceived to be negative. Myself, I look forward to not receiving negative feedback, but receiving feedback that is going to make the village a more whole village, a more efficient and a better functioning unit for the residents that we serve. So knowing some of the, being on the inside for a while and knowing some of the weaknesses that we have, they'll be exposed now to the public, and we'll have the opportunity to clean those up very quickly. The one thing that I did state, not committed to, when their final report comes out, the village has the opportunity to respond within 30 days. After 30 days, the village then has 90 days to correct the deficiency. My statement, my plan with them is to respond and correct the deficiency within 30 days. And if that's what we choose to do, we are waiving the 90-day extension.
So you want to see what the deficiency is before we waive that? It might be something that takes more than 30 days to
Right.
fix.
Let's hope that.
And I'm certain that they're not going to give us anything that's not attainable in 30 days.
Oh, this is the state of New York. I have every faith in their ability.
When it comes to taking our money, yeah.
Right. We don't have the lease yet for the youth department. The landlord's been very busy, but we are set to go. He knows that we made a motion and he will get it to us as soon as possible. I guess the only other issue is we're now gonna have to figure out transportation for the kids after school, when the school year starts. There's a couple things I've been talking with him. There's a couple scenarios where we might be able to utilize transportation, but then we'd probably have to reimburse. There's also a couple ways that we could possibly walk safely, but it is Gilbert Street as well. So together we'll have to figure that out, but we have the summer to figure that out. So, and that's it.
Excellent, thank you.
And the other board members going to be in the parade? You're going to be in the parade Saturday?
Probably not.
I will be in Argyle, marching in Argyle.
Isn't the Cambridge band marching?
Is that where the band's going to be?
And no, the band's doing Argyle.
Just another reminder that the weekend after this weekend is the Washington County 250th History Fair over at the fairgrounds in Greenwich. It'll be Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And on Sunday, it'll be 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The ever-changing schedule, if you go to washingtoncounty.fun and look at the history fair and stuff, poor Amy Hoffer is just beside herself as things get moved around and added at the last moment, but it's looking good. I think it's going to be something that as a county we can be proud of. And I keep reminding people that we're not just focused on the revolution, we're looking at 250 years of Washington County history. So there'll be different areas being represented, different industries, railroads, that sort of thing, being represented. So hopefully we'll have a good attendance. We're sharing the fairgrounds with the Washington County Youth Benefit Tractor Pull. So they're gonna be doing it with lawnmowers in the morning and big tractors after 6 o'clock and heavenly silence between 3 and 6. So, and there'll be food on both places. There will be food vendors at both. It's a chance to get Masonic chicken on both Saturday and Sunday next weekend, so.
Very good. Thank you.
Barring any additional business, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I want to meet the owners opposed. Hey, take care.
We're not settled down yet.
No?
Ask questions.
But I did speak to
I was gonna say, they'll shut that down
Very
first.
happy.